हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद। जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौरभक्तवृंद। जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद। जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौरभक्तवृंद। जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद। जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 राधे राधे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे। लाउडर प्लीज। हरे हरे राम हरे हरे। जय गौरांगिका गौरांगिका जय गौरांगिका। एवं विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्रजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शतश्री श्रीमती डिवाइन ग्रेस अभय चरणारविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी शिल प्रभुपाद की। इस्कॉन फाउंडर आचार्य बीबीटी फाउंडर आचार्य सेवियर ऑफ द होल वर्ल्ड शिल प्रभुपाद की। जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्रजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्री श्रीमद् भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर शिल प्रभुपाद की। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की। नामाचार्य शिल हरिदास ठाकुर की। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवास आदि गौर भक्त वृंद की। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपिका श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरिराज गोवर्धन की। ब्रजभूमि श्री वृंदावन धाम की। मथुरापुरी धाम की। पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र श्री जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की। श्री नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की। गंगमैया की यमुना मैया की भक्ति देवी की। श्रीमती तुलसी महारानी की समवेत गौर भक्त वृंद की। श्री श्री राधा वृंदावन चंद्र की। श्री श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्र मैया की। श्री श्री निताय की। ग्रंथराज श्री चैतन्य चरितामृत की। श्री कृष्णदास कविराज गोस्वामी की निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे। All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories, all glories, all glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. मम ज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरोः श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरोन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजाता सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादा सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवास आदि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा। Only Venkatesh Prabhu and Naman Prabhu attend our what? Every morning, miss every morning. Maybe. Others from our group, there are many. Maybe they are busy with some other thing. Huh? Acha. So they cannot appear here. Huh? No problem. Don't take tension. I'm just asking. Not that you have to pull out anybody from the screen. Okay. So welcome to our continuation on the discussion from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, the 5th chapter, the glories of Lord Nityananda Balram. Last time we discussed up to 69th verse. 68 and 69 are when the Lord Mahavishnu exhales and inhales. What happens? When the Purusha exhales, the universes are manifested with each outward breath. Thereafter, when he inhales, all the universes again enter his body. 70 and 72 are about universes from his skin pores. गवाक्षर रंध्रे येना त्रसरेणु चले पुरुषेरा लोक लोपकूपे In Bangla, lopa is written, but in English, lom is written. Lom has to be there, I think. Purushera loma kupe, Brahmandera jale. Just as atomic particles of dust pass through the openings of a window, so the networks of universes pass through the pores of the skin of the Purusha. You have seen in childhood some hole in the window outside sunlight, sun is there, sunlight, sun ray comes, and in that sun ray, so many dust particles are visible. So, like that, mm, the networks of universes pass through the pores of the skin of the Purusha. But how amazing is the Lord, isn't it? Now his exhalation in 71st. Yasaikanishvasita kalamatavalambya जीवन्ति लोमविलजा जगदण्डनाथः विष्णुर्महान् स इह यस्य कलाविशेषो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि. This is from Brahma Samhita, 48th verse of the only chapter available of Brahma Samhita, 5th chapter, which Mahaprabhu got from South India. Otherwise, Brahma Samhita has 100 chapters. Only 5th chapter is available with us. 99 chapters are lost. The translation is the Brahmas and other lords of the mundane worlds appear from the pores of Mahavishnu and remain alive for the duration of his one exhalation. Adore the primeval Lord Govinda, of whom Mahavishnu is a portion of a plenary portion. So Brahma is so great. That day somebody was saying that we don't know how great he is. If he comes here now, all of us will become his devotees. Seeing the opulence, seeing the power, so powerful. And he just is coming out as one exhalation. And when Lord inhales again, millions of Brahmas go inside his body. They are alive only till the time his breath is out. 72nd. Vaham tamo mahadaham khacharagnivat vabhur वार्भु संवेष्टिना संवेष्टितांड घट सप्त तिसस्ति वायः क्वेदृग् विधा विगद नीतांड परानुचर्या वाताध्व रोम विवरस्य च मे च ते महित्वम्. You should not help me in the reading from there because I am learning Bangla. So if you say where I am stuck, then how will I learn Bangla? You should hear. And if you want, you can also look into Bangla and see what you can read. then आपकी बोलती बंद हो जाएगी. Where am I? A small creature of 7 spans of measure of my own hand. 7 spans of my own hand. I am enclosed in the universe composed of material nature, the total material energy, false ego, ether, air, water, and earth. And what is your glory? Unlimited universes pass through the pores of your body, just like particles of dust passing through the opening of a window. Everybody is distracted to that screen only, and nobody listens. So why should it be visible? Bhakti means not anything to see; it's to hear. Here, na, I'm speaking. Sound is clear. My face is not so beautiful to look at. You can look here, there, but here, na, sound is coming. This is all spoiling the kids. So the kids will remain kids only. They will never grow. When will you capture Shrutidhar? I'm not Shrutidhar, but at least you should become Shrutidhar. You should go ahead of me. Just like father wants the child to go ahead of him, similarly teacher wants the students to go ahead of him. But you are going down even below me. At least I am graduate, you will never graduate only because you are stuck in that screen only, which is having hundreds of problems. उसको गंगा में बहा सकते हैं आप नहीं वो शुद्ध हो जाएगा इसलिए शुद्धिकरण जिसका भी करना होता है उसको गंगा में बहाना हो इसलिए बोल रहा हूँ क्योंकि वो अशुद्ध है ना इसलिए This is Bhagavatam 10th canto, 14th chapter, 11th verse, Brahmaji's prayer. So where is that unlimited, supreme, glorious Lord? And who am I? Just, I think one hand is this much. So we all measure 7 times our hand. Hmm? Kind of something. Huh? हाँ? हाइट में 7 फीट है. हाँ. 7 फीट है क्या? मे बी दिस कितना होता है? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 इतना है क्या? फिर हो सकता है. मे बी दिस. हाँ, this, but he's saying 7 spans of measure of my own hand. This one, this one. So the double of this will be 1.5 feet. So 3 times will be 4.5 feet, and plus will be 5 plus 5 feet plus something. Each one of us, according to our height, will have different span of hand span. Those who are very tall, there this will not be ending here. That will be here, because they are very heighted fellows. Those who are very small children, there will be hand only this much. So anyway, we are not these bodies, so no need to measure the bodily height. But those who want to get married, that matters a lot. Boy is 5 feet 3 inch. Girl cannot be 5 feet 4 inch. She has to be 5 feet maximum 3 inch or 2 inch. So much measurement. My God, head starts reeling. Personally, I never married, but getting few boys and girls married. my God. This matches, that doesn't match. That matches, this doesn't match. And both match. Parents don't match. Parents have something else to say. Anyway, we are relieved. We are liberated souls. No marriage, you are liberated soul. If you want, you can also join. Not that, what that? Tamil Liberation Party, something is there. TT, TLT. Tamil Liberation Tigers. Tigers, something is there. Anyway, they are not tigers, but they have something. Liberated Tamil Tigers Association, LTTA or something. Material scientists should take lessons from the utterances of Sri Brahma regarding our insignificance in comparison to God. In these prayers of Brahma, there is much to learn for those who are falsely puffed up by the accumulation of power. So, see how insignificant we are. Brahma, who is so powerful, he thinks means he is insignificant in comparison to Lord, and he acknowledges that. And only thing, we are completely insignificant, but we don't acknowledge. We think very high of ourselves. I'm so great. 73 and 74 are an expansion of Balram, is Lord Karanadaksha Vishnu. Amshera Amshayai Kalataranam Govindera Pratimurti Shri Balaram. So if you hear, it's clear. No need to see the screen. Simple it is. Ingenious means complicating a simple thing. Then only they are ingenious. If they keep complicated thing complicated, if they keep simple thing simple, they are not ingenious. Those who can make simple things complex, they are called as the ingenious. So if you hear, you can capture. And like that, by mistakes only you will learn. Failure is a stepping stone to success. And success is a stepping stone to failure. Yeah. Success is a stepping stone to failure. Unless you are blessed by Guru Parampara. When you become successful, you become proud. And proud means pride comes before you fall. You fall. So falling is failure. You fall down, you are failure. So success is a stepping stone to failure. Unless you are blessed by Guru Parampara. One who is blessed by Guru Parampara, when he succeeds, he gives the credit to the Lord. The success belongs to the Lord. Success potency. Kunti Devi is the success potency of the Lord. So Yashash Shakti. So if I get success, I understand it is Shakti given to me by the Lord, and I offer it back to the Lord because it's Lord's Shakti anyway. He gave me for whatever His service. I wanted to do some service, and that service I could not do. So He gave empowerment because I begged for empowerment, and I succeeded. So then I understand it's all Krishna's blessing, Yasha Shakti, Kunti Maharani. I offer back to Krishna. And then that is not a failure. Then that is another step to higher success. More Yasha Shakti of the Lord will come. And then he offers that to Krishna, and then he is more successful, and the success has no end only. Otherwise, mundane success is a stepping stone to a failure. Some boys you might be knowing, they became Maharashtra board toppers, and afterwards in 12th standard and they failed also. Maharashtra board, whatever that SSC exam, topper in the entire Maharashtra, and 12th standard failed because some pride comes. Similarly, some who topped in IIT, JEE, and some others, sometimes they fail in IIT or get very less marks. They are not toppers at all because they become proud. Anybody who becomes proud, he falls. He becomes a failure. So, despite success, who cannot fall down? Who cannot be a failure? Who cannot be proud? One who always understands this success was awarded by the Lord. This is not my own. This was gifted to me. I am not powerful. I am empowered. One who is very clear, he only goes on to become more and more successful in his life. Otherwise, other so-called successful people, their success becomes a failure, leading to a failure. Tara, okay, this we did not read, I think. A part of a whole is called a kala. Amsher amsha yei kala taranam. Amsha means an expansion of the Lord. And expansion of that expansion is called as kala. That in Bhagavatam it is said, what is that? Third chapter. एते चांश कलापुंसः कृष्णस्तु भगवान स्वयं इंद्रारि व्याकुलम लोकम मृडयन्ति युगे युगे एते च all these around 22 incarnations are explained including Narad Muni, Dattatreya, Advaraha, Kurma, Matsya, Ram, all that. So then he says ete cha amsha, these are all expansions of the Lord. Ete cha amsha kala, and expansions of the expansions of the Lord. Like Narad Muni cannot be directly expansion of the Lord. So it's the expansion of the Lord's Bhakti Shakti. From Bhakti Shakti comes Narad Muni. Lord has so many potencies. Parasya Shaktir Vividhaiva Shuruyate. Millions of potencies are there. Some 9 are prominent. Radha word has 4 potencies of the Lord. Yesterday I was reading in Garga Samhita. So Ra refers to Rama. That is Shri Shakti of the Lord. Then refers to Gopikas, Gopis, Gopikai, Gopika, plural. So these are Lila Shakti of the Lord. Then refers to Dhara, Bhu Shakti of the Lord, Bhu Devi, Sri Devi, Bhu Devi, 2 consorts of the Lord. And again Ra, Tha, Ra, Ra, Dha, Dha. That is Virja. Virja is another consort of the Lord. So the 4 wives of the Lord are there. In all the potencies are there in this word. Ra, Dha. Anybody who chants Radha, you get so much potency. 4 potencies of the Lord, they enter in your heart. You become very powerful. But if you are in knowledge, not in knowledge, Radha बोलते हो गया मैं आधा. So this is the problem. शक्तिहीन हो गया. इतना बड़ा नाम, कौन है ये राधा? Prabhupada says that one should not call Radha like one is calling the wife of a barber who is your neighbor. Hey Radha! The wife of that barber, her name is Radha. So this fellow calls her, hey Radha! So like that one should not call. One should call with all awe and reverence. Because Radharani's 4 potencies are already in the word itself. Ra, A, Ta, A, Radha. Similarly, Krishna is also explained by Garava. This is explained Radha meaning to Rishabhanu Maharaj and Kirtida Mataji on the bank of Yamuna by Garga Muni. And before that, he explained the meaning in Goshala to Nanda Maharaj, Yashoda Mai, Rohini Mata. Krishna Balaram are small when they are given name by Gargamuni, Gargacharya. So there he says Krishna is also, now I don't remember, but Ka, Ru, A, Sh, Na, A, Visarga, Ha, Krishna, like that. That two dots, Visarga, refers to Naranarayan Rishi. So Naranarayan Rishi are also there. Then Na refers to Narsimha. Hmm. Then Ka refers to Kamalakar, Kamalakant. Hmm. Ru reference, I don't remember now. Then A is also there. So Ka, Ru, A, Kru, Sha, Na, A, Krishna, Krishna. Six. So all six potencies of the Lord are there in the word Krishna. And we chant around how many? 6,000 plus Krishnas every morning. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So 1/4 of the Mahamantra is Krishna directly. So 13,648 holy names are there. Sorry, 27,648 holy names. So 1/4 of that will come to around 6,000. 6 fours are 24,000. So it will be more. 6.5 will be 4 times 26,000. So more than that. So many Krishna we are chanting every morning through 16 rounds. How much you should feel potency? Shadaishwarya Purna Krishna. You are chanting his name. All six potencies are mentioned. They all enter in your body. So many times. How much powerful you should be. Just like nutritious food you eat, you become very powerful, isn't it? If you ask, once I was traveling in train somewhere going to Kolhapur or from Kolhapur somewhere, so some Kolhapur Pailwans were inside the train. So I interviewed them and asked young boys, क्या है आप? बोले हम रेसलर है, पहलवान. पहलवान है क्या? तो फिर क्या करते हो आप, क्या खाते हो? तो बहुत they run like anything every day. Then they do a lot of exercise. They were telling, I don't remember now, many years back, 10, 15 years back. So then like, what do you eat? तो बादाम पिस्ता बहुत कुछ खाते हैं, दूध. माय गॉड, उनका आहार सुन के ही मैं दंग रह गया. तो डेली खर्चा तो बहुत होता होगा. माय गॉड. सो इतना न्यूट्रिशियस फूड खाते हो सब. बादाम पिस्ता खाया कि कभी? कभी कभी अपने हलवा में मिलता है एक दो. प्रभु सोनू रूम ऐसा बोल रहा. वही पहलवान ही है वैसे, बट अच्छा पहलवान बनने की इच्छा है उनकी. अच्छा पहलवान बनना है तो क्या करना है? हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. इस मंत्र का ध्यान पूर्वक रोज 16 माला 16 गुड राउंड स्टैंड करना है. क्यों? क्योंकि द टॉप मोस्ट पहलवान्स ऑफ द वर्ल्ड, दारा सिंह, माइक टाइसन, ब्रूसली, मोहम्मद अली एंड XYZ, कोल्हापुरी पहलवान, ऑल दिस, ये सब माया के चेले हैं. माया की लातें खाते रहते हैं हर क्षण, हर क्षण. दैट फेलो हु वाज ही? Muhammad Ali or somebody, before the match he would not have sex for 6 months or so. Muhammad Ali, na? Muhammad Ali. Why? Because if you have sex, then so much semen goes, power goes through the body. One drop of semen is 64 drops of blood, and one sexual activity means so many. I don't know how many, but some few hundred maybe or whatever semens go, seminal particle. So much loss. So he wants to win the match. He will not be able to win unless he controls the sex desire. So somehow with great resistance, because it's a subtle sex fame, because he will be winner, he will be number one, whatever that wrestler, so weightlifter, whatever it is. Huh? Boxing, okay, boxer. So then whole world will glorify, okay, Muhammad Ali ki jai, Muhammad Ali ki jai, Muhammad Ali ki jai. And all photos in newspaper, in media, and all the social gatherings everywhere, his photos will be there in the squares of the world, something like that. So that is subtle sex. So for that, gross sex he would avoid. And as soon as the match is over, next match is after 5-6 months, then so much sex. अभी चिंता नहीं, जो भी जितना रेजिस्ट किया था सब, नाउ आई हैव टू कॉम्पेंसेट. इतना 6 महीने सेक्स नहीं किया था. सो मेनी गर्लफ्रेंड्स आर देयर, सो मेनी फैंस आर देयर, सो मेनी ब्यूटीफुल गर्ल्स मेरे चरणों में दौड़ती हैं. क्या कहते हैं, अष्टांग प्रणाम करती है, दंडवत प्रणाम, तो सबका भोग करना है, तो देन यू वुड हैव सेक्स लाइक एनीथिंग. So this is how best of the wrestlers of the world are माया के चेले, माया के द्वारा डिफीट हो जाता है. बट इफ यू चैंट हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, यू विन ओवर माया. माया मेताम तरंती ते. So that is the power. So become the topmost wrestler of the world. कितने जन तैयार है? हरि बोल. खाली बोलने से नहीं चलेगा. सुबह सुबह हाथ ऊपर करो, खड़े हो जाओ, नींद आती है तो. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम राम, नहीं तो है ना हरे कृष्ण हरे. मैच शुरू हो ही नहीं और ये नीचे गिर गया. तो वो क्या होता है, वो एम्पायर आएगा, वो क्या बोलता है उसको, वो हाथ उठाने, वो शर्माएगा, सोया है बेचारा, सोने दो उसको. मैच में डिफीट क्यों ना हो जाए, लेकिन निद्रा देवी के अधीन होना ये एक मैच में सक्सेस है. जो सक्सेसफुल होते हैं मैच में, वो रात को सो नहीं पाते. तो ये सो मैच में डिफीट हो गया ना, वो रेसलिंग मैच ही गॉट डिफीटेड बिकॉज ऐसा गिरा है. तो वो एम्पायर जो आता है, वो हाथ ऊपर करता है ना, वो ये दोनों में से अभी इसका हाथ ऊपर नहीं कर सकते, तो पहले गिर गया वो मैच शुरू होने के पहले. बोला नो प्रॉब्लम, इवन इफ इज डिफीटेड इन द मैच, ही इज सक्सेसफुल इन निद्रा ना, स्लीप ही कैन, ही इज एबल टू गेट. निद्रा देवी हैज एनगल्फ्ड हिम, पूरा एम्ब्रेस किस करके उसको चूमती रह रही है. सक्सेस है इसका. जो बड़े बड़े सक्सेसफुल वीर सो नहीं पाते रात को, सोया है सक्सेस. So everybody has different ways to look at success and defeat like that. So part of the whole is called Kala. Shri Balram is the counter form of Lord Govinda. विरजा नदी भी है, विरजा देवी भी है. वो विरजा ही आती है यहाँ तुलसी के रूप में, and she gets married to the demon Shankhachud like that. And Lord Shiva is successful in killing him because Lord Vishnu breaks the chastity of Tulsi. That's why Tulsi Shaligram, she curses him, you are so hard-hearted, I curse you to become a stone. And he says, this is, we are eternally related, you are my Virja Gopi in Golok Vrindavan. So you came here because Radharani cursed you and Sridama, Sudama, to come in this world. So you came, Virja came as Tulsi and Sudama came as Shankhachud demon. They are both Jatismara. Jatismara means those who remember their past. So when Tulsi was performing austerities in some hill, and then Shankhachud comes. He's a very beautiful looking person. He's Krishna's boyfriend, Golbal, Sudama. So when he looks at her, he's attracted, and he tells her that you know that we both have divine origin. We are from Golok Vrindavan. So let us marry, and they get married. And because of her chastity, Shankhachud was very powerful. All the demigods were not able to defeat him at all. Shiva tried, Durga tried, all tried, nobody. So they all approached Lord Shiva, Lord Vishnu. Lord Vishnu said, okay, no problem. I'll break the chastity of Tulsi, then Shiva will be able to. So though Shiva had earlier fought with Shankhachud and was not able to defeat, this time when he broke the chastity of Tulsi here in the kingdom, immediately Lord Shiva with his trident, when he threw at Shankhachud, he was killed. And then his body, bones were broken into hundreds of pieces. They were all thrown in the ocean and they became conch shells like that. It's all because the body of the eternal associate of the Lord is not ordinary. So they became conch shells. And to Tulsi, when she cursed Lord Vishnu that you will become stone, he became Shaligram Shila. And he said, he blessed her that because you are my eternal consort, I will be there in Nepal as Gandaki river, and in those waters, I will be there as Shaligram Shila. And your body after this pastime will transform into Gandaki river, and your hair will transform into plant Tulsi, and you will be eternally worshipped all over the creation. And without you, no bhoga is complete to me. I will not accept any food unless it is having Tulsi leaf, and you will be always at my lotus feet also. So like that, unlimited glories of Tulsi Devi. So Virja is Gopi in Golokuna. She is there in the form of Virja river also. Radharani curse because when Krishna was consorting with Virja, when and Radharani comes, and that time Sudama was kept as the guard by Krishna. Don't allow Radharani or any Gopi to come inside. But then Sudama stops Radharani. You cannot go inside. Krishna has ordered me. She said, "Who are you? I curse you. You get out of here. You will go to material world." Like that. So he becomes Shankachud demon. Krishna, how? Krishna book doesn't have the whole thing, everything. As such, Krishna is there in Krishna book, so everything is there in Krishna. So everything is there in Krishna book also. But the story, you will, unless you chant very purely, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Unless you chant very purely, you won't see this pastime in Krishna book. You chant very purely, you will see this pastime in Krishna book because you will see Krishna in Krishna book, and in Krishna everything is there. Whole Golok Vrindavan is there. Krishna's form, Krishna's qualities, Krishna's pastimes, his associates, his dham, everything is there in Krishna. Namna Makari Bahuda, Nijasarva Shaktis. So chant purely, then you find it. But this is there in Puranas. This is not in Krishna. Krishna book is that way will not give everything. So many Puranas are there, no? So that is for that reason only. So many pastimes are there. Like I told something about from Garga Samhita also. That Radha, Ra, A, Dha, A, Ka, Ru, A, Sha, Na, Ha. So this is Garga Muni speaking to Nanda and Yashoda. He also tells when Narad Muni, this is conversation between Narad Muni and King Bahulashwa, whom Krishna visited in Mithila. Bahulashwa and Shrutadev. Bahulashwa was the king and Shrutadev was a Brahman. Both were pure devotees of Lord Krishna. And Krishna once visited Mithila with many sages. He took them on chariot like that. They are simple sages, Vashishta, many others. So they wanted to walk. Lord said, no, no, no. You come with me. So first time maybe in life, Vashishta and so many others on chariot with Krishna. Like, and they entered Mithila and now two devotees are there, Shutada and Bahulashu. So Krishna expanded into two forms and he made these sages also expand into two forms. So one Vashishta with Krishna, one Parashar, whosoever those, whatever, 15, 20 of them. So one set went to Bahulashwa king, another set went to Shuttadev, the Brahmin. So Bahulashva is asking Narad Muni many things about Krishna's pastime, and he had a desire that whether Lord will I be able to see the Lord in my life at least once. So in the beginning of Garga Samhita only, Narad Muni says, because of your such deep devotion for the Lord, surely one day you will be able to see the Lord, and that seeing we know through Bhagavatam, how Krishna visited with the sages over there. So all this is discussion between King Bahulashu asking questions to Narad Muni and Narad Muni is telling. And while telling, Narad Muni also quotes Garga Muni and many other things are there. Many nice things over there. Our Vishwarupa was speaking from Garga Samhita a lot of things during Radhashtami. So I had earlier some plan of reading Garga Samhita, but when I was giving send off to him, so I asked him that true I want to read Garga Samhita. I need your blessing. He said, yes. All blessings are there. Read. Very nice. So I'm reading that. So Balram is the counter form of Lord Govinda. तारक स्वरूप श्री महासंकर्षण तार अंश पुरुष हय कलाते गणना. Balram's own expansion is called Mahasankarshan, and his fragment, the Purusha, is counted as a kala or a part of a plenary portion. So Balram's expansion is Mahasankarshan, and his fragment, kala. 75 and 76 are the source of other Purushas. यहाँ के त कला कही तिहो महाविष्णु महापुरुषावतारी तेहो सर्व जिष्णु. Jishnu means all pervading Jishnu. I say that this Kala is Mahavishnu. He is the Mahapurusha, who is the source of the other Purushas and who is all pervading. So Mahapurush is Karunadaksha Vishnu, and he is also Kala, because he is expansion of Mahasankarshan. Garbhoda Shiroda Kashai, दोहे पुरुष नाम से दुई यार अंश Vishnu Vishwadham. If you see carefully, I am reading minimum 2 words per line and 4 maximum. This much if we cannot capture, that we need screen, what more will be able to accomplish in life? Okay, some difficult Sanskrit is difficult, but this is just 2 words. Vishnu Vishwadham. इसके लिए भी आपको पार्टी लगता है क्या वो बोर्ड? कितना हमारा बुद्धि कम हो रहा है, कम हो रहा है कि बढ़ रहा है? हाँ, अल्प मेधसा, लेकिन थोड़ा तो बहुमेधसा हो सकता है ना. कृष्ण वर्णम तुषा कृष्णम सांगो पांगास्त्र पाशतम यज्ञ संकीर्तन प्राय यजंती ही सुमेधसा. सो हाउ कैन यू से अल्पमेधसा? ओके ठीक है, अल्पमेधसा वो बाहर वाले है, सब अंदर वाले तो सुमेधसा होने चाहिए. When will we become Sumedasa? Garbhodashai and Shirodashai. Ka word is not there. Garbhodashai and Shirodashai are both called Purushas. Garbhodak or Garbhodha. Ud. Garbha Ud. Ud means water. Udaka is also water. So one who lies on Garbhodha Sagar or Garbhodak Sagar. Garbhodashai and Shirodashai are both called Purushas. They are plenary portions of Karanadoshai, Karanodashai, Vishnu, the first Purusha, who is the abode of the universes. So from Mahavishnu comes Garbhodaksha Vishnu. Mahavishnu doesn't come Karanadaksha Vishnu. See, be attentive. From Mahavishnu comes Karanadaksha. Mahavishnu is only Karanadaksha Vishnu. So how did you say then? Because of inattention. So be attentive. Like that. Otherwise, you'll say, what is your name? From me came Siddharth. So, high presence of mind is required. If you chant very attentively, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, and very high presence of mind will be achieved. Otherwise, in chanting itself, our mind is inattentive. So, 3 Purusha incarnations are explained in one verse in Laghu Bhagavatamrita, which is quoted from Satvat Tantra by Srila Rupa Goswami. विष्णुस्तु त्रीणि रूपाणि पुरुषाख्यानि अथो विदुः एकस्तु महतः स्रष्टु द्वितीयं तु अंड संस्थितम् तृतीयं सर्वभूतस्थं तानि ज्ञात्वा विमुच्यते. Vishnu has 3 forms called Purushas. The first, Mahavishnu, is the creator of the total material energy, Mahat. The second is Garbhodakshay Vishnu, who is situated within each universe. And the third is Shirodak Vishnu, Shirodashai, who lives in the heart of every living being. He who knows these 3 becomes liberated from the clutches of Maya. 78 and 79 are, he is the source of all of the other incarnations. He meaning Shirodakshay Vishnu, because he was the one last described. यद्यपि कहिए तारे कृष्णेर कला करी मत्स्य कुर्माद्यवतारेर तिहो अवतारी. Although Karanadashai Vishnu is called a kala of Lord Krishna, he is the source of Matsya, Kurma and the other incarnation. So looks like expansion is Amsha, small. Expansion of expansion kala, even small. But don't underestimate Shirodaksha Vishnu, because from him come all the incarnations of the Lord. एते चांशः कला पुंसः कृष्णस्तु भगवान् स्वयं इन्द्रारिव्याकुलं लोकं मृडयन्ति युगे युगे. All these incarnations of Godhead are either plenary portions or parts of the plenary portions of the Purusha avatars. But Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead Himself. In every age, He protects the world through His different features when the world is disturbed by the enemies of Indra. That Sambhavanti Yoge Yoge, Sambhavami Yoge Yoge, similar way. इसै पुरुष सृष्टि स्थिति प्रलयेर कर्ता नाना अवतार करे जगतेर भरता. That Purusha, that is Karanodakshai Vishnu, is the performer of creation, maintenance, and destruction. Because from his pores only come the universes and they enter in his pores only. So he is the performer of creation, maintenance, and destruction. He manifests himself in many incarnations, for he is the maintainer of the world. 82, 81 and 82 are both part and whole. It is described. Srushtadi nimittayai amshera avadhana Saita amshere kahi avatara nama. That fragment of the Supreme Lord, known as the Mahapurusha, appears for the purpose of creation, maintenance, and annihilation, and is called an incarnation. So, avatar, because he comes here from the top, so he is avatar. Adhyavatara Mahapurusha Bhagavan Sarva Avatara Bija Sarvashraya Dham. That Mahapurusha is identical with the personality of Godhead. He is the original incarnation, the seed of all others, and a shelter of everything. So 83rd is talking about Mahavishnu. Adhyavatarah Purushah Parasya Kalah Swabhavah Sadasannascha Kalah Swabhava Sadasanmanascha Dravyam Vikaro Guna Indriyani Virat Swarat Sthanu Charishnu Bhumnaha. This is a little tough. And that too towards the end, 5 words came. Virat, Swarat, Sthanu, Charishnu, Bhumnaha. The Purusha, Mahavishnu, is the plenary incarnation of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Time, nature, Prakriti as cause and effect, the mind, the material elements, false ego, the modes of nature, the senses, the universal form, complete independence, and the moving and non-moving beings appear subsequently as his opulences. Prabhupada in purport says, Srila Baldev Vidyabhushan has commented that the material cosmic manifestation is a partial kingdom of God where God must sometimes come to execute a specific function. So this is also Lord's kingdom only. Yeah, partially said because he's not all the time coming here, staying here. That world he's always there, but he comes here to survey and okay, what's happening here. Just like king may visit some sections of his kingdom, which he may not regularly visit, so once in a while. This is also we are within the kingdom of Lord only, within the partial kingdom of God. So be happy. Don't be morose. And towards the end, he says, as illustrated by the analogy of many flames lit from one flame, all these plenary expansions and incarnations are as good as Vishnu himself. Nevertheless, because of their activities in controlling Maya, sometimes they are known as Maika, not Mike. M I, this Mike is M I C. M I C? Or M I K E? M I C. Okay, Mike. What is M I K E? Huh? Mike. Is it English word or Sanskrit word? English word. So what is the meaning? What is that referring to? Mike Tyson. Okay. So this is not that Mike. This is Sanskrit Mike. Huh? हाँ अभी पकड़े गए आप लोग वही सोचा इतना इंग्लिश में कच्चे तो नहीं है हम MIK is for Mike also. So this is not English Mike. This is Sanskrit Maik. Mayika. Maika. Hmm? So because these three Vishnus are their activities are in controlling Maya, they are in touch with Maya in that way. Sometimes they are known as Maika or having a relationship with Maya. So Lord only has expanded as the Purusha. That is 84th. We can see this. Jagruhe Paurusham Rupam Bhagavan Mahadadibhihi Sambhutam Shodashak Sambhutam Shodashakamal Sambhutam Shodashakalama Adau Lokasisrukshaya. In the beginning of the creation, the Lord expanded himself in the form of the Purusha incarnation, accompanied by all the ingredients of material creation. First, he created the 16 principal energies suitable for creation. This was for the purpose of manifesting the material universes. So, 16 energies, spiritual energies, are mentioned in Bhagavatam 131. Madhvacharya's commentary is writing. First is Shri. That Radha word we already saw 4 in one set. Let's see here how many are there. Shri is there. Bhu is there. Lila. All three were there. Fourth is Kanti. Fourth energy. So Shri, Bhu and Lila. That is very easy. You can remember. Rama. Rama is Shri. Lakshmi Devi is called Shri. A. Gopika. Gopika, then Lila. And then Dhara, Bhu. So those three are there that you can easily remember. Now fourth here is Kanti. Fifth is Kirti. Kirti is also Kirti, Yash, okay. Tushti, satisfaction. Gir, Gir. Pushti, strength. Satya, truth or whatever. Then Jnananjana. Then Jaya Utkarshini. This is 11. Then Vimala. Vimala is one potency. Yogamaya. This we know. This also you can remember. Yogamaya is one of the potencies. Then Pravi. Then girls' names can be given by this. They are female names. Pravi. I don't know whether some girl I met. Pravi. Pravi is also one potency. Ishana. 15th. And Anugraha. Anugraha. Krupa, mercy. So Anugraha. In his commentary on the Laghu Bhagavatamrita, Sri Baldev Vidyabhushan has said that the above energies are also known by 9 names. So all these 16, I don't know how, but there are 9 names is giving. Or the translation energies, they are 9 given by Baldev Vidyabhushan. Madhvacharya has given 16, but whatever. These are Vimala, Utkarshini, Jnana, Kriya, Yoga, Pravi, Satya, Ishana, and Anugraha. Many are there, same as Madhvacharya, but some he has not given. So he says 9. In the Bhagavad Sandarbha, Srila Jiva Goswami, they are described as Shri, Pushti, Gir, Kanti, Kirti, Tushti, Ila, Jaya, Vidya, means Vidya. Next. Maya, Samvit, Sandhini, Ladhini, Bhakti, Murti, Vimala, Yoga, Pravi, Ishana, Anugraha, etc. My God, Jiva Goswami is scholar. So if you want to give names to girls, you can just refer to this, because in this basically A to Z, almost everything seems to be there. Any beginning is there. And many times nowadays people want very short name, 2 syllables. They don't like a long name. Jagan Mohini. सब बोलेंगे जमो जमो जगत का jar मोहिनी का मो. Hey Jamo, come here. No, we don't want such long names. Many times people want that. They want only 2 syllables. Good that they have not advanced to Chinese level. Who? Ha. Hum. Okay. So Chinese are very advanced. Who? Ha. Something like that. They have names. Hmm? Thang. Like that. Okay. Huh? Angrily we should not call. All emotions are allowed in the relationship with chanting the holy name, but that way we can control our anger also. No? That my daughter's name is Lakshmi. I have no right to chastise Lakshmi Devi. To make advancement in spiritual life, I have kept her name as Lakshmi. Not to go down. Anger is not good. So at least he will cool down eventually. No? He will control his anger. At least he will not become angry on the daughter. Or even if he becomes angry, Lakshmi, something. He'll be forced to control the anger. No problem. We can keep. That is one small thing. How many times parents become angry on children? Not all the time. All the time they are calling the name. Lakshmi, come here. Lakshmi, take prasad. Lakshmi, go to school. Lakshmi, remove chappals. Lakshmi, go to market. So that way a lot of advancement will be made. So automatically Anukulyasya Sankalpa, her name is making advancement, them advance, and then Pratikulyasya Varjanam. The anger they cannot show. लक्ष्मी के ऊपर कैसे क्रोधित हो सकता हूँ? लक्ष्मी नाराज हो गई तो भिखारी बन जाऊंगा. बोले क्या तुमने मुझे डांटा? नहीं नहीं नहीं, तुमको नहीं डांटा था, मैंने बेटी को डांटा. तो बेटी का नाम भी तो लक्ष्मी है. तो वैसे Ajamil chanted son's name Narayan, and Narayan do tasking. So if you chastise your daughter Lakshmi, I will be chastised like that. So यद्यपि सर्वाश्रयति हो ताहा ते संसार अंतरात्मा रूपेति हो jagat adhara. Although the Lord is the shelter of everything and although all the universes rest in Him, He, as the super soul, is also the support of everything. And He doesn't contact Maya. That is 86 and 87. With that, He will end. I think. Prakriti sahite tara ubhaya sambandha तथापि प्रकृति सह nahi sparsha gandha. Although he is thus connected with the material energy in two ways, he does not have the slightest contact with it. He is the shelter of everything, and all universes rest in him. So that way he is in touch in two ways with the material. He is shelter also and ashraya also. The words are uh, antaratma rupe or sarvashray, and he is jagat adhar, support also. But still, he does not have the slightest contact with it. Prabhupada in purport says the person who directs a prison is not also a prisoner. He is inside the prison cell only, prison premises. You know, ए तुम पत्थर फोड़ो, तुम जाओ, ये करो, वो करो. तो वो prisoner नहीं है, वो police officer है वो. So Lord may be directing whatever the ingredients or whatever, but he is not getting affected. Then he quotes from Srimad Bhagavatam 1:11:38. एतद् ईशानम् ईशस्य प्रकृतिस्थो अपि तद्गुणैः न युज्यते सदात्मैश्वर्य न युज्यते सदात्मस्थैर् बुद्धिस्तदा यथा बुद्धिस्तदाश्रयः. This is the opulence of the Lord. Although situated within the material nature, he is never affected by the modes of nature. Similarly, those who have surrendered to him and have fixed their intelligence upon him are not influenced by the modes of nature. Yes. Any question?
All the time, like you were saying, becoming Buddhism, increasing like being attentive. So,
Yes.
like, how can we like be, keep the presence of mind in currently?
For that, we have to chant properly in the morning, attentively. You have to put lot of endeavors there. Chanting is not just whatever is the condition, I will just go on. Anukulyasya sankalpa, that which is favorable, you have to accept. So standing up is favorable because you are feeling sleepy. You did not get proper rest in the night, so most likely you will sleep in Japan. So the anukul thing, favorable thing is to stand up. So you have to stand up. So when you hear the holy name, your intelligence will grow. because Krishna you are capturing in your heart. So how will your brain substance not grow? Similarly, we should not use screen like this. We should try to hear. I should try to pronounce as clearly as possible, which sometimes mistake happens because of Bangla watching and not being able to read properly. But we should hear attentively and repeat. That is how the Vedic times brahmacharis they became Shudridhars. Otherwise, using screen like this, they would have never learned. Guru would speak and they would hear, and that's what they would capture. You understand? There is no other. Uh, the attention is not diverted by seeing the text over there. Everything, the whole concentration is into ears only. Whatever comes out of his lotus mouth has to be captured through these 2 ears. Like Dhritarashtra, his eyes are not there, but the ears are very sharp. Just by hearing the footsteps, he would understand, okay, Draupadi has come, or Bhishma has come, or Gandhari has come, or Duryodhana has come. See, they would not even speak any sound, they would walk. तो यही कैप्चर करके ही अंडरस्टूड हरे कृष्ण ये धृतराष्ट्र नहीं है इसकी आवाज ही बंद हो गई ठीक है so he would just by from childhood he has been watching na I mean he has been hearing okay. My son Duryodhan when he walks this is the sound produced when Gandhari walks this is the sound produced all sounds are registered see because eyes are not there na so the whole strength develops in the ears that's why when I think who went Draupadi was sent by Krishna to get blessings of Dhritarashtra that she will be Saubhagyavati her husbands will not die so when Draupadi was going when Krishna sent immediately Krishna said remove your sandals Draupadi chappals you remove like that because by chappal sound Dhritarashtra will understand "Arey, this is not Duryodhana's wife this is Pandava's wife Draupadi and he will restrict himself he will not give her blessing that Saubhagyavati Bhava so Draupadi came and it was told something like Duryodhana's wife is coming. Hmm? Your daughter-in-law wants to seek blessings because her husband is going for war. So he said yes. He thought Duryodhana's wife. Then Draupadi came without chappals. And he thought it is Duryodhana's wife. He said, my dear daughter-in-law, I bless you that may you always be Saubhagyavati. May your husbands never die and immediately said, thank you. And when she said that, Are Draupadi, you are Draupadi? Yes, I'm your daughter in law. And then Dhritarashtra was wondering, what is this? I got cheated. So when you don't allow yourself to get diverted by too many things, all of our senses get diverted. Nose by some nice fragrance, eyes by forms. So everything else you stop. Then everything will be concentrated into ears. Then you'll be able to capture the dhvani. Guru Mukha Padma Vakya Chittita. But what happened? We just see the screen also. And then we are some smell also come. So your ears are not attentive then. It's all diverted. Gone. So don't allow that. Yogis do that very artificially. They will close the eyes and nose and all that, even their anus and all. They will sit in such a way. They'll close all the holes of the body. They could close even ears also, but we don't have to close. So that's how the memory will grow. Otherwise, they like this divergence, distractions will reduce our memory power also eventually. Then eventually somebody tells the name also will be क्या नाम था इसका नाम तो बताया था 2 बार बताया था उसने ठीक है जाने दो पूछूंगा तो मेरा बेइज्जती हो जाएगा अरे क्या भाई साहब 2 बार तो बताया था नाम इतना भी याद नहीं रहता क्या so don't allow too many diversions any other
Prabhuji, like you said, from Mahavishnu, all the incarnations, yeah, some of the incarnations come.
Shirodaksha Vishnu.
Shirodaksha Vishnu.
From Mahavishnu comes Garudaksha Vishnu, who enters in each and every universe, lies on the Anant Shesh. From him comes Shirodaksha Vishnu, who is there in Shirosagar. And from through his agency, all the incarnations come. All the demigods, when they have difficulty, they go to Brahma. Brahma takes them to Shirosagar. And that's where they have Purusha Sukta prayers. And then Shirodaksha Vishnu gives message in the heart of Brahma. He doesn't show. And he tells, I'm appearing in Yadukul or Raghukul or whatever. So they come through his agency.
My
Shiv
question
Daksha
is, in some kalpa, Krishna also comes through Shildaksha Vishnu. Is it right? In the original Krishna, Golok Vrindavan, that Krishna don't come every time in one universe, right? In
He
one
comes
kalp,
in the 7th Manu's time. He comes every day of Brahma. Once in the day of Brahma, Krishna comes. In one day of Brahma, there are 14 Manus.
the original Krishna.
Original Krishna. So first Manu is Swayambhu Manu. Then whatever. Then up to Chakshush Manu, 6th. Then 7th is Vaivaswat Manu. Each Manu has 71 Yuga cycles. Means Chatur Yuga. So first Chatur gets over. Satyayug, Tretayug, Dwapar, Yuga. Then second one, Satyayug, Tretayug, Dwapar, Yuga. Then third one, Satyayug, Tretayug, Dwapar, Yuga. 27 Chatur Yugas get over. Then 28 Chatur Yuga begins for 7th Manu, Vaivaswat Manu. Satyayug, Tretayug, when Dwapar Yuga is ending, that time Krishna appears.
In the others, 27 kalp or the Chaturyug,
Hmm.
there also in Dwapar Krishna comes.
No, he doesn't
The
come.
original, not original Krishna. Some
Then that way
incarnation.
there are millions of incarnations of Krishna, they come. Krishna doesn't come. Krishna comes only once in a day of Brahma. And similarly, Mahaprabhu also comes once in a day of Brahma. The following Kali Yuga, beginning after Dwapar Yuga, when in which Krishna appears, Mahaprabhu appears. Otherwise, Lord Gaur Narayan comes. He is Vishnu. His name is Gaur Narayan. He also propagates Yuga Dharma, but that is not Krishna. That is
Their
Narayan.
form is also different other than Krishna. In all the 27 Chaturyug. I mean,
27 Chaturyu, whenever the Lord incarnation is supposed to come, he will come, whichever is supposed to come.
as Krishna only.
Not
Means.
Krishna. Krishna will come only once in a day of Brahma.
नहीं इस चले जो गोलोक नंदन है ना कृष्ण वो हर बार नहीं आता जो आते हैं एक्सपेंशन कृष्ण आता है जो एवरी टाइम अदर कल्पास
Other kalpas who comes? Krishna, so many incarnations are there. Ram, Nrsimha, Varaha, Vaman, Kurma. They all will come. Krishna will not come. They come through Shirudaksha Vishnu's agency. Problems will be there generally. Demigods will go to Brahma. Brahma will pray to Shirudaksha Vishnu. Then Lord will come generally. Ram will come from Saket Dham only, but it will be like this is like kind of putting appeal. You have to ask there, and then Shirodaksha Vishnu says, okay, I will come. It's like that is how the way of working is. The company also has a particular way of working, na? It's not like MD's signature is required, so you go directly to MD. No, you cannot go to directly to MD. You will have to go to some officer. He will take the signature and give you something like that. So like that, it is through the agency of Shirodaksha Vishnu. No, they will come from their dham only, no? They will not come from Shirodaksha Vishnu. They are there in their dham. From him they come means it's like agency, right? You understood, na? It's like you go to ATM card and you put your card and you get money from there. So the money doesn't come from ATM card. Money comes, some people put there na, in the machine. From backside or somewhere, there must be some facility. It comes from bank only. That particular bank, HDFC, ICICI, whatever the bank, they'll put in that their ATM machine. So you may say that the money comes from ATM, but money comes from bank in one sense. And you have to go there. You cannot go directly to bank, whatever, for quick thing. Bank may be closed in the night, but you can take ATM is always available. So like that.
ब्रह्मा जी के एक दिन में हर बार कृष्ण आता
Hmm.
है एक एक दिन में कृष्ण आता है एक दिन में 14 मनुष्य
Brahma's one day.
हाँ उसमें 7वें मनु के वो उसमें गोलोक नंदन कृष्ण आता है और जो
गोलोक
दूसरे
नंदन, यशोदा नंदन कहते हैं उनको. फ्रॉम गोलोक वृंदावन.
गोलोक वृंदावन से कृष्ण आते हैं उसके बाद जो दूसरे मनु है उसमें कौन से कृष्ण
उसमें कृष्ण नहीं आते.
आते हैं
कृष्ण दो थोड़े ही है ना, एक ही तो है.
अब ऐसे महाप्रभु एक बार आते हैं उनकी जगह आता है गौर नारायण कृष्ण की जगह कौन आता है
कोई नहीं. और गौर नारायण तो नारायण है, वो विष्णु है. वो तो ऐसे कोई भी आएंगे, वो तो विष्णु है. उनका और इनका कुछ संबंध ही नहीं है. चैतन्य महाप्रभु, चैतन्य महाप्रभु इज कृष्ण हिमसेल्फ विद द मूड ऑफ राधा रानी.
हर द्वापर के लिए महाभारत होना जरूरी है। It's like किसी द्वापर युग में होता है.
When there will be Pandava, then only that Mahabharata will happen, no? Otherwise, why should it happen? And Krishna is there, then only it will happen, ना? ऐसे तो सब कुछ रेगुलर ऐसे सब कुछ रिपीट नहीं होता. Lot of variety is there. Variety is mother of enjoyment. Mahabharata and all that kind of war is not there every time. In one sense, Mahabharata war also will be once in day of Brahma only. क्योंकि तो पांडवास रहेंगे, कृष्ण आएंगे तो अर्जुन आएंगे, युधिष्ठिर वो सब आएंगे, और देन दे विल बी देयर, बट नॉट नेसेसरली एग्जैक्टली ऐसा ही पैटर्न रहता है महाभारत का. उसमें विल बी वैरायटी आल्सो.
बट फिर जी हर बार महाभारत उसमें वैरायटी होती है, मतलब हर बार जो भगवान पास टाइम करते हैं उसमें वैरायटी होती है.
हाँ, ये थोड़ा ही ना आपकी जैसे रोज वही स्टाइल में थोड़ी करते हैं.
बट फिर वही वैरायटी में जी भगवान का सारा पास टाइम एटर्नल हो जाता है ना. अगर वो वैरायटी हो जाएगी तो एटर्नल.
These are naimittic pastimes. These are occasional pastimes here on earth. What he performs in the spiritual world, they are Nitya-lila. They are going on. They are regular affairs there. But these pastimes, some of them like Krishna as child, that is not there in Golok Vrindavan. That is only here on earth. Because here he is born to Nanda and Yashoda. Then he grows slowly, slowly. So many things happen. Then childhood pastime, Poganda and all that. There he is only in Kaishor Murti. Kishore Murti.
And Yashoda Mata and Nanda Maharaj are serving him and in his Kishore Murti.
Yes. Any other? What happened? You are smiling so much.
Too much confusion, so I thought, okay, Achintya.
It's very simple.
We need a.
Hmm?
We need a
Yeah.
mercy.
Prabhupada was taking 7-Up and all fast times he was doing.
7 up?
7-Up वो ये है ना कोको कोला टाइप का 7-Up.
वो कहाँ से आ गया बीच में? अभी तो हमने 7 प्लैनेटरी सिस्टम भी नहीं डिस्कस किया. आप 7 अप में कैसे चलेंगे? यहाँ तो हम अभी वैकुंठ से साकेत से वहां से सब आप अचानक 7 प्लैनेटरी सिस्टम के बिना डायरेक्टली 7 अप में कैसे चलेंगे? See, Prabhupada says in teachings of Queen Kunti that here there are so many youngsters who are into drinking wine. So I request all of them that those who are drinking wine, while drinking the wine, they should remember that Krishna is the test of water. The water only has transformed into wine. So when they are drinking wine, they should know Krishna is the test of this wine. That means Prabhupada is not telling them to stop drinking wine because they will not stop anyway. So while drinking, they should think Krishna is the test of that wine. So that way, like Shankaracharya drank the whole wine. First he drank the molten iron. And said, this is Brahma. First he drank the wine, and all the followers also, disciples, they also drank. Because Guru said, this is Brahma, I am Brahma, Brahma going in Brahma. So he drank wine, they also drank small wine. Shankaracharya had drank huge wine what do you call, not bottle, pot. And then next he saw the blacksmith shop and molten iron. He said, this is Brahman, this is Brahman. Brahman going in, he drank molten iron. And all the disciples are now looking at each other. We cannot drink one drop also. Tongue में hole हो जाएगा. तो नहीं. So these great souls can do sometimes something. So Prabhupada, when he drinks 7-Up, Prabhupada will think this is Krishna. Like that. This is test in 7-Up is Krishna. Prabhupada can do that. We cannot do that. That's why when the activities of a Vaishnava or Krishna and his words, so words should be taken seriously. Words are for us. Activities cannot be imitated. When his words say that this activity should be done, and when you see that pure devotee, he says, Krishna says paying obeisance. So all the devotees should pay Ashtang Pranam to Krishna. And Prabhupada himself pays. Then we should follow. But let's say sometimes he does not pay also. But you should follow because these are the words. All words should be followed. But when some things, whether it is mentioned in the scriptures, not mentioned in the scripture, and pure devotee does, you should not repeat in your life. Unless it is stated somewhere in the scriptures and or pure devotee repeats it, then it's okay. Repeats through words. Actions. Vaishnavera Kriya Mudra Vigyana Bhuja. You cannot understand the activities of a pure devotee. Prabhupada can do that. For that matter, some other things also. Prabhupada once went to one house and they were invited for prasadam and they started prasadam and then Prabhupada said, there is onion in this. And all the disciples, yes, Prabhupada. Prabhupada said, how come onion? You did not inform the host. that there is we don't take onion garlic. I said, no problem. We forgot or we did not mention. Papa said, okay, no problem. Now don't tell them. It's not their mistake, our mistake. Now take chup chap. तो खाया सबने. Prabhupada can take. Prabhupada will not get influenced by ignorance because onion garlic, ignorant foods. So see, for him, the Vaishnava Seva, Jiv Daya, because that is not their fault. If they were told don't put onion garlic and then they added, that means they are culprits. They are bastards. But they were not. They were innocent. They were not told only. It's a devotee's mistake. And Prabhupada knew my followers are naive fellows. They forgot. They इतना तो सेंस होना चाहिए ना कि जहाँ जा रहे हो तो लोग ओनियन गार्लिक खाते ही होंगे. So pure devotee will be unaffected. Padmapatra ivam basa, Krishna has said, Brahmani adhaya karmani sangam tyaktva karotiya lipyate na sa papena Padmapatra ivam basa. Brahmani adhaya karmani, those who have taken full shelter of the Supreme Lord, Brahma, and they perform all their activities for that Brahma's pleasure, or Supreme Lord's pleasure. Sangam tyaktva karotiya, sangam. They have given up all association with material nature, Maya. And they perform activities without Maya, only for Krishna. Lipyata nasa papena, they will not be overcome by sin. सीन उनको टच नहीं कर पाएगा. अरे सीन कैसे टच नहीं करेगा? ओके, उदाहरण के लिए पद्मपत्र इवम बसा, लोटस लीफ यू सी इन द विंटर, dew drop falls on that, but it is not exactly on that thing. It is because waxy surface is there, slippery. It's a wax kind of. You must have seen that. So wind blows, it is shaking, and anytime little more wind, it will fall out. That leaf is untouched by water. It appears to be like touched, but not touched exactly. So like that can be one's existence if one is fully surrendered to Krishna. It's a little difficult for us to understand because we are not surrendered so much. But pure devotees are surrendered to Krishna. That's why Prabhupada going to West, saying, so many. Prabhupada said, even if I am with naked women, I won't be affected. Now you imagine, you are with one naked woman in a closed room. There only you will lose semen. With the thought also, sometimes somebody may lose semen. Forget about having that. And Prabhupada is unaffected. Shukdev Goswami, because they are on soul platform. It depends on the interest though. Understand? Different people have different interests. Like children, when your relatives, you keep them on ground, they will go here, there, they'll touch this. Why are you not touching? Child is your child only, no? He's touching this table, this object. You are not interested in that. Understand? And you are interested in reading some book, and the child is absolutely not interested. वो बुक लेके उसको फाड़ेगा, पापा क्या है, उसके ऊपर सब पेन से लिखेगा. बुक इज फॉर रीडिंग, ही विल मेक इट राइटिंग पैड ओनली, पूरा सब खराब कर देगा. So everybody has different interest. Girls have interest in lipstick. Why don't you have interest in putting lipstick? उनके लिप्स है, आपके भी तो लिप्स है. उनके चेहरे में लिप्स है, आपके भी तो चेहरे पे लिप्स है. ऐसा नहीं कि आपके इधर लिप्स है, उनके लिप्स इधर है. Because interest is different and accordingly inclinations are different. आप लिपस्टिक के मार्केट में आता हूँ, कौन सा लूं, ये रेड एंड ब्राउन एंड ब्लैक, आप देखते भी नहीं उसको, ये क्या दंडिया पड़ी इधर. अरे दंडिया नहीं सर, वो लिपस्टिक है लेडीज के. अच्छा ठीक. एंड वही रेजर है, रेजर उधर शेविंग, 3 ब्लेड 2 ब्लेड. यू आर लाइक, अरे 3 ब्लेड, अरे बैटरी के साथ. ये इसका कितना कॉस्ट, उसका. और आपकी वाइफ या सिस्टर है, वो साड़ी की तरह, साड़ी भैया भैया चलो ना उधर, साड़ी का मार्केट है. वो साड़ी के पीछे पागल है और अब रेजर के पीछे, क्योंकि उसका दाढ़ी आता ही नहीं, वो रेजर में क्यों इंटरेस्ट लगेगा. नेचुरल ना. कहीं देखा किसी स्त्री को रेजर के प्रति, भैया मुझे ये रेजर दे दो ना, 3 ब्लेड वाला, कॉस्टली है लेकिन चिंता मत करो, मैं तो बहन हूं ना तुम्हारी, ये रक्षा राखी भैया दूज में मुझे ये गिफ्ट दे दो ना. उसको उसके दिमाग में घुसता ही नहीं वो रेजर. स्वाभाविक है, जरूरत ही नहीं है उसका, दाढ़ी नहीं तो कहाँ. हम बच्चे थे छोटे छोटे, हम पिताजी को देख के थोड़ा लगता होगा, लेकिन हमारी सिस्टर ने कभी ऐसा वो रेजर लेके घुमाया नहीं. वो माँ को देखती थी. हर किसी का इंटरेस्ट अलग होता है. दैट डिपेंड्स ऑन हु वी आर, ऑल दैट. The pure devotees are absolutely not interested in enjoying, but matter the way we are interested in. हमें वो उस स्तर पे पहुंचना पड़ेगा. ये थोड़ा एग्जाम्पल से थोड़ा समझ में आता है, लेकिन लिपस्टिक के प्रति आप कितना आकर्षित होते हो. वो गलती से लग गया हाथ को तो इधर बेसिन किधर है क्या, तो वॉशिंग पाउडर है क्या कुछ, सोप थोड़ा लग गया गलती से, तो यू आर इंटरेस्टेड इन वॉशिंग इट इमीडिएटली. एंड वो तो गर्ल्स तो पूरा उसको मार मार के इधर उधर कोने में थोड़ा रह गया तो उधर भी. और आप देख के ना अभी इसको ब्लेड से स्क्रैप कर रहे हैं क्या, किससे स्क्रैप करके निकालेंगे, ये इतना चिपक गया हो पूरा, ऐसे ऐसे करके चिपका दिया उसने. तो एवरीबॉडी आप वो देख के बोले पागल हो गया पूरा, है ना. अभी खाएगी कैसे हो, और वो दूध पी रही है, दूध पिया के लिपस्टिक पिया उसने, क्या पिया समझ में नहीं आया. और वही अपना राजस्थानी आदमी है ना, मुच्छड़ लगा कर पूरा मुझ को घुमा घुमा के, और चाय पीता है, चाय आधी तो इधर चाय अंदर. स्त्रियां देखते कि ये मुच्छड़ उसका पूरा, हाँ सब राइस राइस अटक गया है पहले का, वो धोया नहीं और चाय पिया इसने, चाय भी लग गई है उसके बालों में, मुछ में, दाढ़ी में भी थोड़े गिरे राइस के बाद. कितना गंदा है ये. तो पुरुष और स्त्री में भी कितना जमीन आसमान का अंतर है. वो स्त्री कितना घृणा हो रही है उसको, वो मुच्छड़ का सब चाय चिपका है वो सब देख के, और ये पुरुष को घृणा होती है स्त्री से, वो लिपस्टिक के ऊपर चाय पी रही है, चाय पी रही है कि लिपस्टिक पी रही है. ना जैसे वो हम थे ना स्क्यू प्लेन्स या स्क्यू लाइन्स, स्क्यू प्लेन्स थे ना, इंजीनियरिंग है ना, स्क्यू प्लेन्स. व्हाट आर द स्क्यू प्लेन्स, आपको पता नहीं, आप इंजीनियरिंग किए नहीं क्या. हाँ, दे नेवर इंटरसेक्ट इच अदर. आप भूल गए क्या, माय गॉड, कंडीशन सोल नहीं, मैं कंडीशन ही हूँ. दे नेवर इंटरसेक्ट इच अदर, दैट इज स्क्यू प्लेन्स. They can be big, they can be small, but they never intersect each other. They are altogether different planes only. So likewise, man and woman are also altogether different. But because of sense gratificatory desires, they come together. Otherwise, there is no consequence on them. And similarly, the interest people, शराबी सब बेवड़े सब जाते हैं शराब, और उनका तो ऐसा एक फेस्टिवल शुरू हो जाता है. ये यार पूरा डार्क रहता है, वो देखा होगा ना दूर से, मैंने बाहर से देखा होगा, ऐसा डार्क रहता है अंदर. कभी कभी पर्दा खुलता है ना तो देखेंगे अंदर डार्क रहता है, वैसे थिएटर भी डार्क ही रहता है. तो ऑल डिफरेंट पीपल हैव डिफरेंट साइकोलॉजीज एंड अकॉर्डिंगली डिफरेंट फिजियोलॉजी एंड डिफरेंट एक्टिविटीज. सो व्हाट वाज द ओरिजिनल डिस्कशन. 7 अप इन्होंने निकाला, हमने 7 अप का हाथ ही भी नहीं लगा. तो प्योर डिवोटी डजंट मैटर.
जो मायावादी होते हैं, मतलब नॉट मायावादी, जो जैसे रामकृष्ण मिशन में जो थे वो आगे.
Why are you asking? Is it your really sincere inquiry? You know, one should inquire that which is our, you know, by which we will make advancement. Why are you asking this question? Is it relevant?
They also,
By that we will make progress. Why? What do they do?
like they also do something it is not to be done.
That
फिर
is
वो बोलते हैं,
nonsense.
we are on that platform.
That is bogus claim. I am talking about how to see a pure devotee from scriptures. Now one can do any nonsense and say that, you know, we are liberated. गांजा पियेंगे वगैरह, तो गांजा पियेंगे तो शिव जी ने गांजा पिया, तो फिर शिव जी ने हलाल भी तो पिया था, हलाल पियो. आपको पॉइजन ला के दे देंगे, हम पी लो, देखते हैं कितना हिम्मत है आप में. Isn't it? So one should not take any activity of anyone to be ideal. Pure devotees, and scriptures talk about all pure devotee. What I am speaking is from scriptures, isn't it? So we cannot imitate pure devotees. Prabhupada, you see how he created revolution in the whole world. Okay. श्री चैतन्य चरितामृत की जय, श्री कृष्णदास कविराज गोस्वामी की जय, श्री प्रभुपाद की जय, समवेत गौर भक्तवृंद की जय, निताय गौर प्रेमानंदी. इतना भी हमें समझ